Hello, internet strangers. Welcome to a video where I discuss my plans for doing a no-buy, low-buy for August, all while you get to watch me work on another strange lyric video. If you squint closely, you can see that I'm using the song Peaches, because I have been captivated by the idea of someone pulling lyrics out of a can of peaches. That's all. Anywho, August. I would like to force myself to do a no-buy / low-buy for the month because my spending kind of got out of control for the last 2 weeks. I started making a lot more impulse purchases than usual, and my caffeine consumption went crazy. My caffeine consumption just was not okay, which is part of why I need to force myself to do a no-buy. Anywho, I'm using the sort of red light, yellow light, green light system that a lot of people use. Green light, for me, is bills, groceries, whatever genuinely non-negotiable expenses I have. Then for my yellow light, I have mini grocery trips, health supplies, and baking supplies. So mini grocery trips are those sort of midweek trips where, sure, I buy the toilet paper that I forgot to buy. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. But then I also pick up a bottle of kombucha and maybe something else that I didn't actually need and wouldn't have purchased if I was never there in the first place. Not to mention those mini grocery trips are probably once to twice a week, so that's another $20 down the drain that maybe would have only been $5 if I remembered to buy that stuff when I went grocery shopping. So my point of making mini grocery trips a yellow light thing is that I want to be more mindful of what I'm buying when I go on my normal grocery run, and just want to be more aware of the things that I need to buy to get through the week. Or just, paying attention to whether or not I need to buy stuff and making sure I actually put it on my grocery list. Yeah. Health supplies. I'm giving myself a $50 budget, so this is stuff like electrolytes, protein powder, supplements. I'm out of protein powder and would probably benefit from buying some. I am almost out of electrolytes. I need those, especially in this heat. So those two are going to come out to about $30 from store brands at Target, maybe $35. The last 15 for more magnesium and vitamin D when I run out. I don't want to be spending a bunch of money on other powders and pills, because as interesting or useful as they sound, one, I suck at consistently taking too many things, and two, do I really need to be taking all of the things? The answer is not really. I mean, I'm not really a pro-athlete kind of person. I'm just trying to be aware of my own nutritional needs and deficiencies, and I think $50 covers that. The last baking supplies is a yellow. I haven't been baking much over the summer, so this might not be applicable this month, but this is for things that I'm buying specifically for a baking project. So if I'm buying, say, expensive dried fruit or freeze-dried fruit, or just ingredients that I'm only buying for baking things, that's a yellow light purchase, and I only get $25 for the month for this, because before all the heat got bad, I was baking stuff 2 to 3 times a week, easily spending $10 to $15 on additional baking supplies every single week. I could be more mindful of my money. I do not need to be spending that much money on baking. So I just want to be mindful of how much I'm spending and keep it within that limit. And then the red light list for me, coffee. I have instant coffee at home if I truly, genuinely want coffee, but I am trying not to use that. Dunkin' is also a red light. It's a different category from takeout just because it is. Takeout, red light. Video games, red light. I have a bad habit of sometimes buying the $2 to $3 games on Steam when anything is on sale. And then I'm very inconsistent at playing them. The only reason my video game expense was so high last month was because I bought Tomodachi Life. Definitely worth it. It's the kind of game I love playing. And I've been debating between that and Animal Crossing. Still would like to buy Animal Crossing in the future, but that's not going to happen in August because I don't need to spend another $60 on video games. New kitchen supplies. I don't think I need anything. I don't think I've been eyeing anything, but I'm putting that on the red light list just to be safe. Books. Haven't bought any for the past 2 months. I have a library card. That's all I need. Alcohol is also a red light, but I haven't really been buying much lately anyways. I think the only thing I bought in July might have been a bottle of wine and a bottle of soju at some point. But I just want to keep in mind that, hey, I don't want to actually be spending money on alcohol this month. The other thing that's a red light, while not actually being a purchase, is just stuff from the side of the road. I have a really bad habit of picking up random stuff from the side of the road and that I need to figure out what to do with it. I say that as I'm thinking about a desk that's just down the street from me that I think I will try to grab. But if I bring that in here, I have to take out the one in my room. But no random stools, no random chairs, no random really crappy pieces of furniture. I'm just not doing that. Any other rules for the month? I don't get to take my credit card to work. That's gonna stop me from buying coffee from work. I will be tracking all of my urges in this app called Unspent. It's an Android app. You literally can just use it to track things that you thought about buying but didn't. And seeing how much money I save definitely incentivizes me to save more money. I think I'm going to be able to save about $150 to maybe even $200 if I don't buy any of my red or yellow light items. And yeah, that's my hope. Good luck to me. If you actually listened this far, wow, I'm impressed. No one was forcing you to do that, and you did it anyways. I don't think I have anything else to say. Expect a Peaches lyric video sometime this week. I have all the parts. I just need to sit down and film it. And then I get to eat the can of peaches, which I've been eyeing a lot. I really want to eat that can of peaches. And I am also going to be posting a wrap-up on this August no-buy, low-buy at the end of the month, just to reflect on how things actually went and if I actually followed my rules, or if I ignored the challenge entirely and failed miserably. So, look forward to those things, and thank you for watching. Farewell.